This is Your Other Brothers podcast.
I'm just going to be honest. Rainbows, loud colors, a loud aesthetic in general is not my cup of tea. I am way more of a subtle, dare I say, somber fellow. And so whether it's the aesthetics, the clothing aspect, or the whether it's flags, whether it's clothing, whatever it is, like the decor of Pride, that's always something I've resisted. And it's not because I hate the LGBT community or have this homophobic thing inside of me, but it's just because aesthetically I just don't like I don't like rainbows. I don't know if either of you relate with that or if that factors into your feelings on Pride at all, but that's like my initial thought, just like if we're just being super surfacey. And Ryan, you actually Ryan, I'm going to quote you. I don't know if you read what you said in that post.
Oh
Are you
boy.
ready for this? On the record with Ryan. Ryan, we'll see if you still agree. I'm curious to see if you still agree.
I'm curious.
Because this is what you said. You said, I feel ambivalent about rainbows and glitter, but I definitely don't like crowds. So I think that's the limiting factor for me. Like even if my favorite band is playing a show in my town, it's still a tough sell. Because that's the other aspect of Pride, is that it's like you picture these gigantic crowds in the streets, which is another limiting factor for me. That is, I don't like crowds either. So I don't like the loud color aesthetics of it, and then I also don't like being surrounded by hundreds and thousands of people shouting and screaming. That doesn't appeal to me, just from a personality standpoint. So I wanted to see, Ryan, if that still holds true for you, and ask you furthermore, are you telling me if Sufjan Stevens came to Raleigh and wanted to play in your backyard, but 1,000 or 10,000 people would have to fill the streets, that you would not show up for that?
Oh, that's an obvious yes. Like
Okay.
Sufjan Stevens can pack out my entire neighborhood anytime he wants.
Okay, just checking.
But I would agree that generally I kind of avoid big crowds where it's hard to park and like it's just hard to know where to use the bathroom. And and I think you're right. There's a very specific aesthetic for Pride, the audiovisual aesthetic, and I can appreciate what it means to be loud and to be visible and to take up space in the public forum and the public view. And so I can certainly appreciate like those aspects of Pride and kind of celebrating that we can take up space in the public view and we can be loud. So I do appreciate that a lot. But like you said, the specific aesthetic of like rainbows and glitter isn't really like who I am. It's not really my personality. I mean, I'll have to send you a picture to post on like the notes, but I just reorganized my closet, and y'all, my hanging shirts are organized from black on one end to navy blue to slightly less dark navy blue to charcoal gray to light gray to white. And that's my closet. So
I was going to say, on this episode of Pride Month, on looking on the Zoom call, we've got gray, blue, and dark blue represented as far as what we're wearing.
Yeah.
So we're very festive right now.
Yeah, I'm maybe a problem child of the LGBT community.
You got your own rainbow from black to navy to
white. I was going to bring this up because I think, Ryan, it might have been you. Somebody posted on the Discord that I had no idea there was a gay man's flag, a gay male flag. And that is essentially my wardrobe, because it's a beautiful flag it's basically like half of the flag is like the yob colors, like the yob color scheme. It's like all these shades of blue and gray. And it's a beautiful flag. If you guys haven't checked out the gay male flag, like that is a flag, that is an aesthetic I can rock. And in fact, I do rock that. That is like 85% of my wardrobe is all these shades of blue. So I can roll with that.